Hello everyone, it is Monday, September 23rd in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It may be Monday, but it's only 4 more days till friggin' Friday. Damn right, cause you know beer is good for you. Hot diggity dog damn, you got that right. And I got a couple new unofficial sponsors of the show that I met Saturday down here in Yeehaw, Texas. And it's all about beer, folks. Lobo, leader of the pack. This is good stuff right here, especially the Lobo Negro. Pedernales Brewing Company. My man Lee Hereford is the president, CEO. I had a good talk with him. And I will definitely continue my talks with him. They're out of Fredericksburg, Yeehaw, Texas. Folks, if you've never been to Fredericksburg, Texas, it's like taking a step back into the Old West. Beautiful, beautiful town. Great people. And Lee is absolutely wicked awesome. And so is his beer. I'm telling you, Lobo Negro, my personal favorite of them. I haven't had a Lobo beer I haven't liked. So, and then a beer distributor right over on North Side, Abilene, Yeehaw, Texas. Otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. We got Stephanie Anderson, store manager. And this is one of the 3 beer stores I go to. And Pinky's, I love them. They're awesome. Employees are phenomenal. They all know me, and I love going there. And it's all about taking care of them. They take care of me. It's all about good people, helping good people to reach out to other good people like all of you out there watching the show right now. Folks, I'm parched, and I need a good beer. Gotta have a good beer consumption apparatus, of course. Proper beer opening apparatus. And a proper adult beverage. Oh, yes, Blue Moon Harvest Pumpkin Ale, because it is fall now, folks. And 5.7%, a little above average in strength, Golden, Colorado. Great stuff, great beer by great people. This one is one of my personal favorites. Proper beer running apparatus, proper technique. Here we go. There you go, a good pop too. 45 degree angle right in the beer consumption apparatus for every keyboard, because I'm just that damn good. Haven't missed a drop yet. Never have, never will.
So tell the man behind the bar, B-E-E-R. I'm telling you, beer is good for you.
Cheers to beer to all of you pros, they say in Germany, goodbye as they say in Japan. Oh my God. A+ all the way. The spices in this beer are amazing. If you've never had a Blue Moon Harvest Pumpkin Ale, folks, you need to get some. I'm telling you. Pumpkin Ale crafted with the fall flavors of cloves, allspice, and nutmeg, and brewed with a touch of wheat for a smooth, lightly spiced finish. Incredible. Get some. No doubt about it. All right. We got some birthdays to throw out there right now. My lovely lady friend Cheryl Petches. A wonderful lady, folks. She's the one that does the rescues dogs and stuff like that. Rescue Puppies on the Move, one of our unofficial sponsors of the show. She's also a former godmother of our most amazing Mafia Wars family, Strays Fight United. She lives down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. Her and her wonderful husband Dave, what they do, lots of charity work. They find drivers and for free. And the drivers go all over the country rescuing dogs from animal shelters and giving them to good owners who want a dog. That is absolutely awesome. If you're a dog lover, oh, Cheryl Petches is one of the absolute best. And I give her a love Dr. Salute. Happy birthday to you, Cheryl. Love you, girl. You are awesome. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. I hope your wonderful lesser half, Dave, spoils the hell out of you. I'm sure he will. And you guys are incredible. And I can't wait to meet you guys someday, and I know it's going to happen. You're just too awesome to not meet in person. Cheryl, happy birthday, my friend. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy, and a big hearty cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. All right. Next on the list, the lovely Christina Pope. Now, you remember her on the April 13, 2012 edition of Beer and Song of the Day. That newlywed couple, Chuck and his better half, Christina Pope. Wonderful, wonderful young couple. They're doing great. Happily married. Got a wonderful daughter now. They are doing great things. He's a cop. He works in Okinawa, Japan. They're moving to Montana, the home of Moose Drool. Big Sky Brewing Company. Christina, happy birthday to you, my dear. Always a pleasure chatting with you. And you married into one hell of a family. That Pope family, I love them so much. And Chuck Jr., you better spoil the hell out of your better half. I know you will. They are like one of the most incredible young couples I've ever met in my entire life. Absolutely amazing. Chuck and Christina, absolute sweethearts. Love you guys. And it was such an honor to be able to perform their wedding ceremony right on Panama City Beach, Florida. You've seen the pictures if you've seen my Facebook page, folks. Christina, one of the absolute best. Happy birthday, my friend. Cheers and beers to you. I'm giving you a love doctor salute to you and the entire Pope family as well, and to your family as well. The Ramsey family, you guys are awesome. And cheers and beers to you, Christina. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. All right, the lovely Kara Breath. Now, here's a lovely lady I know from Martha's Vineyard Island. I've known her for 23 years. And Kara, I haven't heard from you in a long time. She probably doesn't check the Facebook much, but Kara, I hope you do. I hope you watch the show, and I hope you have a wicked awesome day. But I haven't forgotten you. Beautiful, beautiful, blue-eyed blonde. I remember when I was senior year of high school. Real sweetheart, nice girl. And I'll bet she still looks the same. Absolutely gorgeous. Kara, you're a sweetheart, and I hope to hear from you. Have a wicked awesome day. Happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoy the show. Cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, Michelle Culp. Now, here's a wonderful lady from Oklahoma, Henrietta, Oklahoma. She's very close friends with my buddy, my good friend Bill Bechet, who I know from California. I've known Bill for 18 years, an amazing man. And Michelle, have I met you? Did I meet you in California? I can't remember. I'm sure I did. So many people moved from Bakersfield, California to Henrietta, Oklahoma. It was like a whole migration family, you know? Kind of like what they did in the Lewis and Clark days, and after that, you know, the migration west back in the Oregon Trail and stuff. Except these folks migrated east. Smart choice. Should have gone all the way to Massachusetts, though, although it is really expensive back home. But Henrietta, Oklahoma, I hear it's a great place. Oklahoma, otherwise known as Southern Kansas. And Michelle, happy birthday. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. All right, folks. We had a real doozy of a trivia question. Oh, did we ever. I put it out there. In fact, I even put this. I said, based on what I've researched on the internet, what is the most common unintentionally stolen thing? Well, my good friend Chelsea Belanger from back home, a real sweetheart of a lady, fine outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class of 1992, with my brother. I've known her over 30 years. Living up in Maine, originally from Binghamton, Massachusetts. Well, actually, she's originally from New York, but that's okay. We don't fault her for that. Hey, Chelsea said lighter, and by God, that's exactly what I was looking for. You nailed it. You get a love doctor salute. Wicked awesome job. You know Chelsea because she has helped out with Thrash Metal Thursday in the past. And Chelsea, anytime you want to hear anything, any recommendations, by all means, chime in. I keep that Thrash Metal Thursday episode going real strong each and every week. I love it. It's a lot of fun. Got quite a cult following. Really cool deal. All right, Chelsea, phenomenal job. Mighty proud of you. Well, folks, we had 5 other people. I'm going to give them some love because I have room for additional shout-outs today. I'm going to give shout-outs to my man, Chris Smith, my man, Larry Lavery, my man, Chris St. James, my woe man, Kelly Kershaw, and my other woe man, Tracy Donahue. These 5 wonderful folks, great friends of mine, they all said the same thing, and I thought this was the answer, too. In fact, Chelsea even chimed in later and said that she thought it was the answer. But she guessed lighter, and she nailed it. Excuse me. What do you, viewer? What do you think? You thought it was a pen, huh? Oh, yeah, I did, too. But I researched I researched the internet for a while. I could not find anything other than user comments after the answer was posted. And there were a few that said lighter. But there was none that said pen, except comments from other people after were like, I thought it would be the pen. Dang, I thought it was pen too. Well, my man, Chris Smith, a great leader of men, women, and its that I worked with in jolly old England, spike chasing legend, awesome guy. Chris, dude, I thought it was pen too, man. I did. But thank you for getting involved. Much appreciated. Want to give you a little shout out. Say, hey, Dr. B ain't forgotten you, man. Definitely miss working with you in jolly old England. A great man indeed. Chris, cheers and beers to you, my friend. Hope you enjoy the show. And then we got Larry Lavery. You hear that name a lot because this guy is always involved in the old trivia. He's a legend of a man, a badass cat god I worked with in California, the land of fruits and nuts, better known as Western Nevada. And he's from Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio? Yeah, it'd be like a mixture of Cleveland and Ohio. Yeah, he's the definite Ohio guy. Very happy about his Cleveland Browns winning yesterday. I didn't expect that one, I'll admit it. They won in Minnesota. Wow. Larry, you got to be happy about that, brother. And hey, thanks for chiming in. I want to give you a little shout out from the Love Doctor. And brother, hope you enjoy the show. Chris St. James. This guy fixes weapons for a living. But he recently moved away. Chris, what you doing now, man? What's your new job? You said, I don't want to fix weapons anymore. I want to do other things. Now, Chris I worked with down here in Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. Chris is an awesome guy. And just want to say, hey, what's happening, brother? Drop me a line, let me know how you doing. And brother, hope you enjoy the show. Cheers and beers to you. And then we got the lovely Kelly Kershaw, a sweetheart of a lady, a beautiful brunette, and very good friends with my sister. And Kelly, I've known her for, God, half her life. Wonderful, wonderful young lady. And Kelly, way to go, girl. Way to go. Kelly also spread the word about a friend of mine, my good buddy Jim, who his nephew was killed in a car accident. And I put a post out there, you know, to help him out, try to raise money so that they can give the 24-year-old young man a proper burial. You know, you can't prepare for death early. You know? It just doesn't happen. You say always prepared, but come on, let's be real, okay? $16,000 for a funeral. So hey, any little bit helps. And Kelly, spread the word. Kelly, thank you so much. Definitely a love doctor salute from me to you. Hail to the effing yeah. And Kelly, you are awesome. Just wanted to say, hey, wicked awesome. Cheers and beers, girl. And the lovely Tracy Donahue. Here's a sweetheart. I've known her. I knew her as Tracy Allworth, young lady back in the day, and known her a long damn time. Tracy, she is totally cool. Always a pleasure chatting with you, Tracy. And hope you enjoy the show. Hope you're doing well. And hey, zombie apocalypse didn't happen, did it? But that page that you got, still awesome. Love it. And you never know. Maybe the zombies were waiting, right? Hey, you never know. I got all my zombie hunting permits. I'm ready to rock. So cheers and beers, Tracy. Hope you enjoy the show. Alrighty. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, my man Tom Walk, he brought in a random fact of the day, so I thought I'd throw it out there to you. He's like, hey, I got a fun one for you. Do you know what oh my God, I can't even pronounce Ozploitation is? Well, did you know, folks, that it's Australian exploitation? It is the term used to refer to films that came out of Australia during the 70s and 80s. Kind of like, remember during the 70s you had what they called blaxploitation films? You know, Richard Roundtree with Shaft and a lot of those other great movies. Isaac Hayes soundtrack, Curtis Mayfield soundtracks. You had a lot of football players in some movies in the 70s. Fred the Hammer Williamson is a big one right there. And then they also even had Hicksploitation. Personally, I've not heard that one, but then again, I'm from Massachusetts, so that might explain why. Well, familiar with blaxploitation, I've watched a lot of the movies. Pam Grier, ooh, baby, there's one for you. Hicksploitation, I can only imagine. Probably stuff like, oh God, Deliverance, 1972. That might be an example of Hicksploitation right there. But anyway, the most famous of these Ozploitation films was the Mad Max movies with Mel Gibson. Tom, thank you, brother. Appreciate the contribution as always. Speaking of contributing, folks, time to announce the Fan of the Week. And I need your help out there, folks. Got to get some new blood. This is all you got to do to become Fan of the Week. Get involved in the trivia, the way our previous winners have. Share the show. Share the page. Get on Facebook. All you got to do is just hit the share button. You see it post on my wall. You see it post on the Beer and Song of the Day wall. Share it. Just share it with your friends. Say, hey, check this video out. Check this page out. Copy and paste the link to Beer and Song of the Day. All you got to do, recruit some friends. By God, you spread the word. You're going to win Fan of the Week. Whoever does it the most. That's all I'm asking. You help me, I help you, eh? Help you get famous. Help you get pictures on the Wheaties box. Cool Runnings quote. Love it. Well, my man George Sekman, the pride of Japan, awesome guy. He snuck in at the last minute because he got the trivia question right the day previous. Way to go, George. Hell yeah. Love Dr. Salute to you, man. This guy's won more times than any other fan out there. And my admins are actually concerned. They're like, we can't do this. We can't have the same people winning. You know, this is my philosophy. Hey, people got to put up. Got to get involved. Active. Protected. Don't be like Jenna Jameson. Not that kind of active. That's not what I'm looking for, okay? Active. Promoting. That's what I do. I promote. You want a page promoted? I'm going to hook you up. That's what I do. Just help me out. You help me, I help you as business. And friendship. That's what it's all about. There you go, George. People like George, we need more like him in the world. No doubt about that. Okay. Whew. Wow. That was active. All right. I thought the show was going to be a 25-minute show. It looks like it's going to be at least 30, most likely. Well, let's burn through our hunk of the day. Birthday boy, Matt Hardy. Any wrestling fans out there? Remember the Hardy Boys? Oh, yeah. How about Matt Hardy? 39 years old today. Badass WWE wrestler. TNA. He's done all kinds of stuff. Him and his brother Jeff. Phenomenal high flyers. And Matt Hardy. Not a dapper looking man, eh? Hey. I know a lot of ladies out there that love that guy. Probably a few men out there that love him too. But hey, nothing wrong with that. Hey, whatever makes you happy, right? That's my philosophy. So Matt Hardy, there you go. Birthday boy, 39 years old. We got other birthdays out there. How about the boss? Bruce Springsteen, born this day, 1949. The late, great Ray Charles, born this day, 1930, passed away in 2004 at the age of 73. That man was a legend indeed, folks. Ray Charles, the genius of Ray Charles. No doubt about it. Mickey Rooney. Folks, this one's huge. This guy's been acting for over 80 years. He was actually a child star early on. And he is 93 years old today. Mickey Rooney, been acting for 80 plus years. You gotta give that man a love Dr. Salute. He's only 5'2", little small guy, incredible actor. Seems like he can come across as a major league dick too, but maybe he can. I don't know. A little Napoleon syndrome. Who knows? But either way, hey, Mickey Rooney, much respect. Glad he's still going strong too. 93, definitely going well. Matt Kemp, baseball player, badass, Detroit Tigers. Matt Kemp is 29 years old today. How about Jason Alexander? That's right, we're talking about George Costanza, famous for the Costanza wallet. As you can see, I definitely got myself a Costanza wallet. Hey, I've had a Costanza wallet for over 20 years. My wallet may have been thicker than George, you know, when George was not even on Seinfeld. But yeah, Jason Alexander, 54 years old today. How about the great singer Julio Iglesias? 70 years old is today. Milestone birthday. Awesome stuff. Chris Johnson, running back, Tennessee Titans. I know my good friend Renee Phillips, who shares this show almost every day. Former multiple time fan of the week. She's a huge Tennessee Titans fan. And I'm sure Renee knows that today is Chris Johnson's birthday. If not, now you do. How about John Harbaugh? Yeah, John Harbaugh, head coach. Baltimore Ravens, 51 years old today. Yep, them damn Ravens. Somehow they keep winning, even with half a team that they used to have. Damn, I can't stand the Ravens. Hey, John Coltrane, you want a legend? The late, great jazz legend, John Coltrane, born this day in 1926, passed away much too young, 1967. Lived hard, died young. Ugh. Jermaine Dupri, musician, 41 years old today. How about that? Hey, Paul Peterson. Bet most people don't know who he is, but I'll bet my lady admin Gidget does. Paul Peterson, that's right, from the Donna Reed show, the young man that played with Shelley Fabares. I'd like to play with her too back in the day, you know. But yeah, Paul Peterson, the young man in the Donna Reed show. He is 68 years old today. And then we got Kublai Khan, born this day in 1215, passed away in 1294. His grandfather was the great evil Genghis Khan. Caesar Augustus, born this day in 63 BC, passed away in 14 BC. Early Roman emperor. How about that? Marty Schottenheimer, born the same exact month, day, and year as Julio Iglesias. He is 70 years old today. The the greatest head coach. He might be the greatest head coach to never win a Super Bowl ring. His playoff record sucks. Kind of like Tony Romo, you know. Great numbers, but chokes in the playoffs or something. I'll tell you what, Marty Schottenheimer, phenomenal head coach, should have never been fired by the Chargers. And Chargers ain't been right since they fired him. A.J. Smith was a douche, that's why. Marty Schottenheimer, phenomenal with the Chiefs as well. Marty Schottenheimer, I got huge respect for. Happy birthday, Mr. Schottenheimer. Hey, here's another great head coach. Marvin Lewis, head coach, Cincinnati Bengals. There's been times he's been that close to getting fired, but he has survived. And look at the Bengals. They're doing great things this year. Love it. They beat the Packers yesterday. How about that? Wow. Yep, the Bengals are for real, folks. Yeah, hey, dog lovers ought to love that. Matt Hardy. There you go. And then Rosalind Chow. I wonder if our male admin, Big McLarge Hughes, knew about this one. He's the biggest Star Trek fan in the world. And Rosalind Chow, she played Keiko O'Brien in Star Trek The Next Generation. She is 60 years old today. Wow. Alrighty. Still got more pictures. Alright, cool. Keep rolling. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hell, maybe I can start throwing out some of this day in history while I'm at it. On this day in 1997, Seattle Mariners break a record for the most home runs in a year as they hit home run number 258. Of course, it was during the steroid era, but I'm not sure which Seattle Mariners were juicing. Hell, everybody was juicing in the majors, or almost everybody. It's getting darker outside, apparently, because I'm getting bad resolution. On this day in 1992, the first female to play in an NHL exhibition game, Manon Rhéaume, goalie, Tampa Bay Lightning. She gave up 2 goals in 9 attempts in one period. Not very good. But boy, was she hot. Golly, she was gorgeous. I remember her. We need another female hockey player. Of course, I hope she's got good, dental coverage, too. I couldn't imagine her losing her teeth. Oh, that'd be sad. She was gorgeous. Beautiful brunette. All right. On this day in 1988, Jose Canseco becomes Major League Baseball's first player ever to steal 40 bases and hit 40 home runs in the same year. Yep. Well, I wonder how legit that record is. We know about Jose Canseco now, don't we? The doubts were out there back in the 80s, though. Hey, I think it's time we bring out a little bit of lessons in the art of George Carlin. The late, great George Carlin. Carlin's Corner time, boys and girls. There you go. Sorry, Texans, but this is George Carlin speaking. You know the good part about all those executions in Texas? Fewer Texans. Imagine that. Just saying. George Carlin. Gotta love that man. God, I miss him. Folks, real quick. Maybe you're watching the show right now. And maybe I sent you a friend request recently. And you denied it. And said, oh, I don't know this person. Maybe that happened. I don't know. Folks, because of that, I am unable to send friend requests for 7 days. See, the Facebook evil people, they are evil and sadistic, and they will cornhole you fast and say, holy hot diggity dog damn. They will screw you over. They will delete your account. I've had my account since January 31st, 2010. I'll be damned if I'm going to lose it because some schlepper or schlepperette out there is going to say, deny friend request, report a spam, or I don't know this person. Don't do that, folks. Lesson from the Love Doctor. If you're going to deny a friend request of somebody, do them a favor. Just deny the damn thing. Don't say, oh, I don't know this person. Just deny it. Don't be a schmuckette. Don't do that. Don't be evil. Excuse me. Okay? I value my Facebook account very much. I value my friends on Facebook very much. I value all you, the viewer out there, a lot as well. So please, treat people the way you would want to be treated. Unless you don't want to be treated like shit, then, just go away. Get out of my country. Alright, anyway, whatever. Geez, sorry for the minor anger bit, but really pisses me off when people are dumber than a box of rocks. Ugh! Alright, on this day in 1986, Congress selects the rose as the U.S. national flower. That's great, because my wife doesn't give a shit about roses. Alright! Oh, if I got a song for you today. How about this, folks? From 1949, by Birthday Boy himself. This is his first recording. He was only 18, 19 years old when he recorded this one. And yep, that's right, we're talking about the late, great Ray Charles. His first song, Confession Blues, Confession Blues, 1949, just kick back, drink an adult beverage, if you're old enough to do so, as we drool over Babe of the Day. Folks, if you like a woman that's not all skin and bones, you are going to love this woman. Victoria Manas, M-A-N-A-S, a Russian, quote-unquote, plus-size model. This woman is freaking gorgeous. She is stunningly gorgeous. I'm like in love. Confession Blues, Ray Charles, 1949. And I got a confession. I confess that this woman's wicked hot. And if you like big jugs, she has got thunder jugs. Ooh. My phone's stuck. Ooh, the genius of Ray Charles. Oh! I love that picture. Bra and panties. A beautiful look on that face. Yeah? You might see that one in the album, folks.
She called me fine, sweet and mellow.
Wow. She fine, sweet, and mellow, baby. She sure enough is. Blues. Tell you. Love me some blues.
She called me fine, sweet and mellow.
This is how young Ray Charles was. Like I said, 18, 19 years old. Incredible.
Because I knew when she was beloved, that meant a watch, bracelet, a diamond ring.
Oh. Gotta have a good instrumental break. Some nice, tasty guitar. Beautiful. That doesn't just sound like 3 o'clock in the morning in one of them old smoky bars. Sure does, doesn't it? Gotta have some piano too. Probably Ray Charles tickling the 88s on that. Ooh. Man, she's fine. Wicked fine. At least I think so. Victoria, Victoria, Manas, M-A-N-A-S. Leopard. That'll bring out the animal in you, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Thunder jugs.
She took advantage of my goodness and made a pitiful fool out of me.
Pink panties.
Baby, go ahead, go ahead.
Look at that. Look at those assets, eh? Man. Hey, on this day in 1984, Sparky Anderson becomes the first Major League Baseball manager to win 100 games in both leagues. Not a really impressive feat, but it's hard to believe he's the first manager ever to do that. Wow. At least I don't think it's overly impressive. Hell, you can do that in a single season if you're good. On this day in 1979, St. Louis Cardinals legend Lou Brock steals his 938th and final base of his Major League career. Look at that ass. Wow. I always think it's sexy when a old man got a gun. I don't know why, but I do. Oh, man, oh, man. On this day in 1977, Cheryl Ladd replaces Farrah Fawcett on Charlie's Angels. Does anybody really give a shit? I just had to throw it out there for the 5 people out there that do. Hey, I'm all about looking out for all you fans. On this day in 1975, BBC CFAX begins their first ever teletext service. Interesting. Texting in 1974. There you go. The day that Matt Hardy was born. Look at her. Oh, good Lord. That's the type of camouflage that, oh, jeez. Imagine going hunting wearing something like that. On this day, 1973, 40 years ago today, former Argentine president Juan Perón returns to power. Remember I mentioned that he fled in like 1955, just a few days ago? Well, it took him 18 years, but he came back. On this day in 1969, first ever broadcast of Marcus Welby, MD on ABC TV, ran for 7 seasons. 69 to 76. Robert, oh, what the hell's his name? Not Robert Young, jeez. He was born April 10th, 1930. Actor. Shit. I'll think of it after the show. On this day in 1962, ABC's first ever color TV series. What was it, you say? The Jetsons. How about that? The Jetsons' first color TV series on ABC, 1962. Ooh, I like that picture. Don't you? That is gorgeous. That's another one that could be on the album. Yeah, just saying. On this day in 1961, the first movie to become a TV series. Nowadays, that happens all the time. The movie was How to Marry a Millionaire. Go figure. Yeah. And Nicole Smith did a good job of that one, didn't she? Oh, look at that. Wow. On this day in 1957, WTIC TV Channel 61 Hartford, Connecticut begins broadcasting CBS affiliate, later to become Fox. On this day in 1952, I did not know this one at all. The first ever closed-circuit pay TV telecast of a sporting event. 61 years ago. So closed-circuit TV's been around a long damn time. So is greed, apparently. On this day in 1949, Indians owner Bill Veeck listen to this, folks. Bill Veeck, I've talked about him in the past many times, famous for Disco Demolition Night. This guy, the owner of the Indians, Bill Veeck, holds funeral services to bury the 1948 pennant. He was such a character. Oh, God. Veeck. V-E-E-C-K. Folks, you need to look up Bill Veeck and look at some of the zany shit he's done in his lifetime. Wow. And look at those. Wow. Is that awesome or what? If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. On this day in 1938, British Premier Neville Chamberlain flies to Munich. Why did I leave that? Who gives a shit? On this day in 1938, this one's pretty cool though. Time capsule to be opened in 6939. Buried at the World's Fair in New York City, the capsule contained a woman's hat, a man's pipe, and 1,100 feet of microfilm. Yeah, I bet you the microfilm won't work. They buried a car in 1957 to be opened in 2007, and unfortunately that concrete block or whatever leaked, and that car was ruined. Oh, so sad. Beautiful, beautiful car, too. On this day in 1912, the first Mack Sennett Keystone comedy movie is released. It was called Cohen Collects a Debt. On this day in 1911, Earl Ovington becomes the first ever airmail pilot. On this day in 1908, New York baseball giant Fred Merkle, in parentheses it says bonehead, fails to touch second base, causes the third out in the ninth inning, and disallows the winning run. The game ends tied. Chicago Cubs go on to win the replay and the pennant, and they also went on to win the World Series, I might add, which, oh, by the way, the last World Series title. On this day, also in 1908, the University of Alberta, Canada opens. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Alberta. University of Alberta opens today in 1908. On this day in 1897, the first Frontier Days Rodeo celebration. Where at? Cheyenne, Wyoming. On this day in 1879, Richard Rhodes invented a hearing aid called the audiophone. There you go. On this day in 1846, Johann Gottfried Galle and Heinrich de Rest find Neptune. Shit, Neptune was probably already there. On this day in 1845, the first ever baseball team, the New York Knickerbockers, organize and adopt the rule code. On this day in 1806, speaking of Lewis and Clark, they returned to St. Louis from the Pacific Northwest. Why? Hell, I don't know. One more to grace your savvy. And finally, on this day in 1719, Liechtenstein declares independence from the German Empire. Happy Independence Day, Liechtenstein. Small country, but they've been independent for 296 years. Folks, it's dinner time. Chicken balls, Asian style. You know what time it is, right? Empty his brain cells and energy drink bin. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out. Everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. My spray drink. All you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan. Or dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm scared of Tom Brady. But you're 0-3. Manning! Or men slapping women or animal abuse or racism or people that watch on bets or fake friends or anybody that supports the Benz or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big fat JFY. Awesome out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oakland Raiders are dead tonight. Denver Broncos are going to freaking kill them. You watch. Bye-bye, Raiders.